you go. There you go, being tough.
You missed 4.
7 to 10 on 3.
Shot 10 threes. Get some shots up.
It's hard to, I don't know, for when you're watching a game with that ends like that, it's that. What do you take away from a game like that? It seemed like you guys were putting forth a lot of effort and all out the time.
In the last 3 weeks, our defensive intensity has stepped up, and kind of, if you look at it as a game-by-game basis, it kind of came out of nowhere because Northern Colorado had their way with us there. Portland State, we played decent defense in Portland, but not the level that we've been playing the last few games. I think it's a young team growing up a little bit. Our younger guys are growing up, and our veterans are really starting to lock into to our system. Where our help side defense has been tremendous, and it's something we work on every day, more than probably anything else in practice aside from scrimmage. And I think that's what you can attribute to the intensity on the defensive side of the ball.
They made a run going into halftime there. What did Coach Ray say to settle down those nerves you guys might have had?
He didn't really say much. It was just all our defense, and then we were making bad decisions on offense and turning over and gave him a run. But he's calm. When teams make runs, we know they're going to make runs. He's great at that. He's calm, but he lets us know like we need to pick it up right now. But he doesn't say too much. He just looks at us and we just know we got to go. So.
You think that was, you guys had such a big lead so easily that you kind of let down a little bit in the last bit?
We didn't mean to. We didn't try to. We never tried to. But it happens. Teams are good teams. They're a good team, so they're going to make runs. They have good players. Every team's going to make runs. When you play good teams, you can't contain them for 40 minutes a game. You can try to, but we try to, and they make runs sometimes, and we make runs, and that's just how it goes.
I think this is the second straight game you guys have shot over 50% from the 3. That just one of those streaks, or all that hard work coming?
We have to play and practice like it is one of those streaks. You see teams, the old adage, live by the 3, die by the 3. Certainly that's not the way that we approach every game. I think the reason that we've been shooting the 3 ball so well is because our posts have done such a good job. The last few games, we've really thrown the ball inside, and tonight you saw the result of that was them to double team the post every time we threw it in, whether it be the 3-man posting up or Trevor and Mahoney and those guys posting up, and they would leave shooters, and we were able to turn the ball, find the open guy, and knock down shots, and that's all a product of the way that our posts have been played.
Is that, you had 6 assists, you had the most assists on the team, is that part of that?
Oh, absolutely, that's part of that, yeah. And when Scott shoots the way he shoots, Lindsay's shooting the ball well. Trevor Morris, you guys have seen him, 15 to 18 feet is automatic with him right now. So that's a product of being coached. Our coaches emphasize it in practice. Throw the ball into the post, throw the ball into the post. If we don't, we get yelled at. We've been doing it. I think that's why you're seeing us get more looks on the perimeter.
Scott, you just talked about your 9. It seems that a few of these now are you just seem like you're on fire.
It comes from obviously I got to get screens to get open. So my teammates setting screens, I'm getting good passes, and I feel like I'm just trying to take the best shot that I can, whether it's me taking it or someone else. I think we've done a great job as a team is taking good shots rather than forcing it, or we just take really good shots, and that's why our percentages are high. And like he said, the game's a lot easier when Trev and Byron and Mo and all our posts are playing really good because they got a double and leaves one of us open. So
are you feeling just incredibly confident at this point?
No, I'm always confident. I always have been. But there's certain games I feel like I'm getting good looks, so I got to knock them down. There's certain games. There's been games where I've shot 1-2 shots. But we're winning, so I honestly don't care. And as long as we take the best shot as a team, then I'm fine. But no, I'm always confident.
Scott, do you think your shoulder is feeling better, or you're just adjusting to shooting with
I think a little bit of both. Obviously it still hurts, but I think it was really hard getting used to the brace I had. It was like a whole different thing because it's just something like weighing my shoulder down, so my touch was off, but I think it's more of I'm getting used to the brace and used to what I can do and can't do, and I'm trying to stay away from things I can't do that make it hurt, so I think I'm just getting used to the brace.
You guys are going on the road now. How think it's going to be difficult to carry this over? Or Big Sky, it seems this year that the road teams have not done very well.
That's true.
I think even Montana's only break even. What do you have to do maybe to break that trend?
we have to approach the games on the road with the same mindset that we do at home. You know, if we're not alert and aggressive, especially on the defensive side of the ball, you know, then we'll lose on the road, and that's been our tendency. If we come out flat, not energetic, and not ready to play, then we won't have success. And Eastern Washington's been playing very well. We're going to have great effort, great enthusiasm, and be sharp, you know, understand the game plan, just to have a chance to go in and win up there.
Kyle, Cameron Jones had 13 points on the night, just 3 in the second half. What did you guys emphasize to stop him? We focused on not letting him get to the hoop. You know, he's such a good player. You know, he might be the Big Sky MVP. I think it's definitely possible. But he's so crafty, so good. He's got a great mid-range game, you know, but our goal was to take away his drive, and a lot of times tonight he'd get into the paint and our held defense would swarm, and he'd either force a tough shot or he'd have to kick out, you know. And so it was a complete team effort on guarding him. But you know, he's a great player. He made the adjustment. He hit some threes on us tonight, but that's something that we're going to have to give up with him. You know, a player of his magnitude, we're going to have to give up something. We'd rather give up to him shooting the three than penetrating and making plays all night.
Can you guys talk about this streak that you're on? What's working so well and how that's been possible?
Our defense. It really is our defense, and I mean, I've said it before. Like, I don't really believe no one practices as hard as us, and we do it every day. And we try to just play hard as we can every day in practice, and it's paid off. And but we really don't look at a streak. I mean, honestly, we just look to get better the next day. We look to get better in practice, and then when it's game day, we just look to get better as a team and just play as hard as we can. And I think that's what's changed is we really focus on defense, and we got a streak going, but we really don't look at that.
Has I guess the energy level or the confidence level changed in the month since you watched the player broke his foot? Has that changed?
You know, I don't know if we've noticed it. You know, I think it's been a gradual change, and it starts every day in practice. Our coaches make us be prepared to practice hard every single day. If we're not practicing hard every single day, they change that in a very, very quick and abrupt manner. But I think it's been subtle changes, and like I said, our veterans are kind of getting more familiar with the roles that they have to take, as are our new guys. And like I said, our new guys, Jordan Richardson, Bamforth, Tresnick, those guys that have stepped up and played terrific for us.
What do you guys take when you go on the road, recognizing how well you guys were able to play at home? What do you guys take into a road trip, realizing that other teams are going to have that same kind of energy in their building?
I think we just got to be aggressive. A lot of times the most aggressive team wins, and our coaches say it, and I think we're noticing it. When you're aggressive, it really covers up a lot of things you do, whether bad or good. I mean, you can make a bad defensive play, but if we're aggressive, I mean, the help side's there, and the helper's there, and I think we just got to really be aggressive on the road, and I don't think we did that too much in the past, but hopefully we can change that when we go on Saturday.